Hello, everyone, and welcome to Harv's World for another episode of Off the Grid. It's a bright early morning here in the Willamina forest, and as you can see, it's a very exciting day because the oats are in. The oats are in and ready to be harvested. And you know what that means? That means we may just have a little bit of a homecoming today. Oh, yes. We may have a homecoming. Keep your fingers crossed. We're going to see. Look at that oat field. Looks fantastic. First crop in since coming home to Willamina. And another homecoming could be on the horizon today. I'm very excited about it. I've been working towards it. And we get to fire up this old Russian bad boy, which, he's getting low on fuel. Actually, after all this time, I'm surprised he didn't need some fuel, or didn't need that the fuel is even still good. Let me put it that way. You know, fuel doesn't last forever, and he's going to need some maintenance at the very beginning before we can go anywhere. We've got all kinds of stuff that needs to be repaired. I thought I'd got most of this taken care of, but I don't think I cleared out that section of the barn when I was taking care of equipment. So now we should be rocking and rolling. Forgotten about this harvester. Haven't used it in so long. I mean, it's at least as good as that junky old rusty piece of crap I was driving in Chellington, but hey, that one actually did a really good job. I was actually impressed by how strong that harvester was. And you know, my fields are getting big enough. I might have to think, well, I have too many irons in the fire right at the moment to worry too much about upgrading equipment and the like. But these are some pretty sizable fields. Oh, and I'm just eating the straw, so I can't do that. Okay, that should have it sorted out. I'm gonna need that straw. There we go. Yes, Raster is gonna need bedding. He needs oats, he needs hay, he's gonna need fresh water, and he's gonna need the straw. So this one field should be enough to bring old Raster home. Now, what's been going on? Well, I do have many irons in the fire, as I believe I just said. I know I just said. I've been trying to think of a solution to bring in the money I need to build the sawmill. And I have gone through some steps to make that happen. At least I believe it's going to happen. It should happen. I'm going to prepare for it as it stands. No, I'm going to take I'm going to take a play from the other team's playbook and try to bring in the money I need. What's that going to be, you might ask? Well, I don't want to spoil it. We'll see. I'm going to show you exactly what that play is and how it might be able to bring in some money. How it should bring in money. For now, I am going to harvest up these oats and then see where I stand. There we go. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. The oat field has been harvested. Yes. And rather than fight with that trailer, because I've forgotten how too big that trailer is for this harvester, I'm just going to tip the last of this right into the... There we go. Right into the silo. Very nice indeed. I'll leave that parked right there. And now, one of my goals is just about to be accomplished. I'm not gonna... I actually ended up with a nice amount of oats off that field, 18,000 liters. That's very, very good. Very, very good indeed. But I'm gonna leave it in the trailer because I don't know how much poor old Raster's gonna need. But it's time. Time to bring that boy home. Which is going to require a truck and another trailer, because I've got trailers for everything. I do have trailers for everything. Now, I was talking about this little plan that I have earlier. And, well, if you'll recall in the past, Ed has always been my go-to guy. You know, if I have a problem or an issue or I need something, Ed is that guy who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone, etc., etc. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, and no, this is not the trailer. I just need this trailer out of my way. Yes, I don't think Raster would be too happy trying to balance himself on the back of this thing. That'll do. And, well, Ed did, in fact, offer to well, I think it's this trailer. I can't remember which one is for horses. I think it's this one here. So, yeah, as I was saying, Ed is that guy who knows someone, etc., etc., and I was, you know, talking to him. And, he said, well, you know, if you need some startup money, I'm sure I know some people who could get you set up. Now, I don't know if you recall in the past, I don't stick my nose into Ed's business dealings. I don't ask where things come from. But he has shipped me an awful lot of Russian equipment over the years I've been up here, and I'm not sure that I necessarily... trust Ed's sources, if you know what I'm talking about. Hugo got me all set up, and you can see there's Raster. He's in tow. We are headed home, buddy. Headed home. You may not remember this, but yeah. I hope he remembers a little something. I'm going to get him sorted out, though. Almost home, buddy. We are almost home. I'll get you sorted, man. You are going to be well taken care of. Let me tell you, brother, I have missed you. Oh, come on, Harv. You got him this far. Now all you got to do is back him up. There we go. There he is. Good boy. Good boy, Raster. Okay, now I got, I gotta get my ducks in a row here. So he's gonna need hay, he's gonna need straw, and he's going to need oats. The oats are gonna be the easy part because I've already got them ready to go. Oh, come on, you got it out of there. You can get it back in. Yeah, good enough. That's gonna have to be good enough. That's all I got to say. Park there, grab our oats. I think if I remember correctly on this feed trough, it's just right about here. Probably wrong though. I'm probably going to end up having to back this in. Yeah, looks like I'm trying to get off easy, and I'm not going to be able to do that. Why? Because, well, this is Harv we're talking about here. And when Harv tries to take shortcuts, they become long cuts. Very long cuts. I should know that by now. I really, really should. And after much foolishness, Raster finally won't starve to death. I thought he might have there for a minute. Because I was doing it wrong. Very, very, very wrong. Oh, phew. And I thought I was going to be short on oats, but I wasn't. Good. I really thought I wasn't going to have enough. So he needed 4,000 liters of oats. Very nice. And a little bit of hay. Another 4,000 liters of hay, so 4,000 liters of hay, 4,000 liters of oats. Now it's time for some bedding, which I'm going to at least start doing the easy way. Easier way. Easiest way. Possibly way. I'm just going to leave that trailer right there for now. I'll put it away later. Now, I learned my lesson about straw and collecting it all loose. I will collect some loose, but the majority of it I'm going to bale, so... This has not been a bad little forage trailer, though, I have to say. It's actually done a very nice job in the past. It's small, very small. I have no idea how much straw he's going to need, so I'll just collect a full trailer load. And a little straw in here for bedding. There we go. Okay, he should be... Nope. Drop that right there. All this stuff's going to have to get sorted out later. Because I just want to make sure he's well cared for. Which means moving this trailer out of the way, because I do... I do need to take that down and fill it up with fuel at some point. Don't want my junk running, or my equipment running out of fuel. Come on, Harv. Water. He's gonna need some water. $500 liters of water. Outstanding. So Raster is all taken care of. Very nice indeed. That makes me quite pleased. Quite pleased. Very happy to have Raster back. Oh, and my wheat field is apparently ready to harvest too. Which means we're not far from putting in a few chickens. And that makes me bloody happy. Well, the only thing left now is to give him some exercise. And I think I have the perfect way to go about that. Yes, I do. Because there's something I want to show you. I want to fill you in on a plan. And I think Raster will get just the right amount of exercise if I just ride him down there. Man, that wheat grew quickly. Very quickly. I'm going to have straw coming out of my ears. That's okay. Hugo has already said, oh, look at the sunflowers. They are coming up very nicely. Just about ready to open. Yes, I get very excited about crops. What can I say? Anyway, I'm headed to the mailbox, and I'm going to show you what I have in mind. Well, that wasn't too long of a ride. Oh, it's good to get the horse back out again. Good job, buddy. So you can see I have shifted my forestry operation. In fact, Raster, I think this would be a good place for you to just hang out right now. There's plenty of grass here for you to munch on. So you just munch away. Like I said before, I was going to block this gate. It does make it a little bit more hassle when I go need to see Hugo, but it is what it is. Gate is blocked. Boom. Bob's your uncle. I'm going to clear out all this fence right here. And I have made a command decision. I talked to my real estate agent, the guy who took care of all this up here for me when I was getting started. And, well, I'm going to sell a few home plots. A few places for people, if they want to come in and build their homes. Like I said, I'm going to take a play from the other team's playbook and sell off a little bit of property. And like I've said numerous times, I own a lot of property. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to keep a tree line along the road. Like right through here. I'm going to clear some homesteads, some homesteading spots back through here, but then keep trees on the backside of the hill. So there will be nice little forested areas. Probably build kind of a frontage road off the main road that comes up through these trees like so. I'm not going to do a lot. I'm going to do about half a dozen, and I'm not going to be ridiculous like those guys across the bloody lake. He figured, you know, he was telling me, he's like, oh, you got that lakefront property up there's been selling for $500,000, you could really rake it in. And I'm like, no, this isn't for the rich people. And I get final say on whoever buys the property. So, you know, I'm not selling to just anybody. I want this to be something for people to be able to enjoy without having to sell a kidney. You know? And he's like, but you're throwing away a lot of money. I'm like, no, I'm not. I said, I'm buying peace of mind. I'm buying the knowledge that the average working guy can come in. Anyway, I'm going to do 6. I'm just going to sell 6. And they're going to sell for $75,000 a piece. At that price, they should get snapped up fairly quickly. And that is essentially the idea. Now, I'm not sure what this open area down here is going to be yet. It's going to be kind of an entryway, but, you know, maybe, well, we'll see. You know, when as people move in, you know, maybe we'll just talk and say, you know, because this area will remain mine, so I'll still be the gatekeeper. But maybe, just maybe, you know, there are things that they might want down here that that would be of interest to them. You know, particular things that would suit them better. I don't want to make guesses. You know, do they want some kind of a market, or you know, what would be helpful to them? So we'll see. We'll see how that all plays out. I'm excited by this prospect, actually. We might even have to come up with a name of our own. You know, they've got Willa Bay over there. Fine. Well, we'll just have to see what this turns out to be over here. But that's the plan. The real estate agent said there shouldn't be any problems with that whatsoever. He could start working on the paperwork if I wanted to. I said, Yeah, let's call it 6 plots, and I'll have to tell you how big they are. He said, done. He'll start working it up. So, and of course, that will cost money also, but he works on commission. It's part of his job. That's how he makes his money. That's his version of a sawmill or a farm. The legalese involved in real estate transactions. Well, you know, as much as I'd like to keep working on this, I feel like I should get Raster home, and I've got a whole bunch of straw in a field. I'm not going to try to harvest that wheat yet. Come on, boy. Let's go home. I'm not going to try to harvest the wheat yet because the rain is coming, but I do want to get that straw baled and collected before the rains come. I don't want it to get all soggy. Well, I was trying to get this bales in before the rain came, but look at this mess. Look at this mess. Yeah, I think I might have to call her a day, because I can barely move through this muck. This is the problem with fields, man. Once the rain hits, they just turn into mush. And it's really not good for me to be driving the tractor in this when the rain's falling. Simply because, and I'd forgotten about the hang time on hang time on those bales. It cracks me up. I love it. Yeah, this is just going to dig ruts in my field and make it harder later. So I should probably, I'll try to get this row done because I'm already in it. And then hopefully I can pull out, but man, this mud just turns everything awful. Absolutely awful. Come on, baby. Come on. So with the rain, the muck, the mess, I don't think I'm going to get much more work done here. Which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Oh, come on. We're almost there. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. But hey, I've got oats, I've got hay, I've got straw. I've got plenty of straw. Enough to sell Hugo some. Again, not much money, but it does keep a little money flowing in, so that'll help. I've got my horseback Raster buddy. I need to go see James too. I should go visit James. But I'm gonna inch my way toward the end of this field and unfortunately end up calling it a day because, well, you can see why. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Off the Grid. Oh, we're almost out. And we're out. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. As always, I really appreciate you coming along for the ride. And until next time, take care.